This was me 2 years ago. 48 kgs, sticks, and bones. That's all. Now, this is me today. 68 kg. Well, periodically, not a muscle daddy, but not sticks and bones anymore. But what I'll tell you is the secret to actually getting there. Especially if you have a fast metabolism. So I'm looking out for all the skinny dudes out there. My friend, he went from fat to muscular. He's probably gonna make a video on this too, but I'll go from the skinny side. First thing that you have to pay attention to is definitely your diet. Um, I'd say the easiest way to bulk is going for really high calorie things. Now that sounds logical, right? What I mean by that is high calorie things that are easy to eat or drink. Now, hear me out on the drink part. You can easily make a bulking smoothie that's over 1,000 calories inside and drink one or two in one day and eat one or two good meals, and you've probably hit your bulk target. Now, it's not going to be easy. Don't think it's going to be easy. The bulk smoothies are not going to taste well, but there is weight gainers, not mass gainers, weight gainers. Go about like 4 scoops weight gainer, couple of fruits inside, oats, so a tablespoon of honey, tablespoon of olive oil. Shit, and you got yourself over 1,000 calories. Another easy thing to go in: nuts, any type of nuts, cashew nuts, fuck pistachios, anything, bro. They go in very easily. This pack of nuts right here, I bought this like 3 hours ago. The goal is not to finish it all in one sitting. Just munch on them. It's an easy 800 calories. This was like what, 179? It's cheap. I hear a lot of people say bulking's way too expensive. It's really not. Like when you think about it, you can get the goal that you want to reach. You just have to bulk smart. Another smart thing is to not eat high fiber foods. Now, what I mean by high fiber foods is like grapes, bananas. Now, don't get me wrong. You can toss in a banana, like for the bulk smoothie. But what you don't want to do is like randomly start eating bananas throughout the day, or like randomly start munching on grapes, because that shit's gonna like make your shit full as fuck. Anything that Just check the food. Anything that has a high amount of fiber, you're gonna get full fast. As well as when you're cooking, try to make the sauce have a lot of calories, so it's not like you're forcing a lot of the food in, but like the sauce has already got most of the calories, so it's already on the food. I'd say that probably, I mean, s- a lot of people also skip breakfast. I'd say if you don't skip breakfast, it definitely does get easier because you get like easy 400 to 600 calories in that like throughout the day you do not feel anymore. So, I mean, I skip breakfast, but I can still hit my goal anyway. So, um, if you really are interested in like seeing a full day of what I eat in a bulk day, because I hit around 4K calories, I try to go for I try to go for around like 1,000 above my maintenance, because I know a lot of people say you can also go for like 600, but if you've got a really fast metabolism, I just suggest fuck it, just go for like a big amount of surplus. It worked for me. I don't know. Now, another important part, the gym. Now, I think that's quite obvious, but like I have heard of people that like are bulking and don't actually go to the gym because they think they'll put on weight easier that way. The only issue with that is you're putting on more like fat than actual muscle, and then you're getting to somewhere you probably don't want to go. It's just you're just gonna get fat. So the gym plus a bulk, that's mandatory. Me, I started off doing like wasn't push pull leg split 3 days a week. Personally, wasn't optimal for me, but for me, what works for me personally is push pull legs upper lower, because five times a day, 5 times a day, 5 times a week. You hit each muscle group twice. I feel like that's perfect. That's gets everything. Make sure you're getting enough protein in. Keep the fat low. Keep the carbs high. Well, the good carbs. I don't want to see people saying that sugar is carbs, even though it technically is. But like, if you're like because that's another thing I was doing wrong was like I was eating a shit ton of sugar for carbs and just try to not like overdo it with processed sugars too, because like then there comes diabetes and shit like that. So mainly just try to keep it regular carbs, right? So I think exercising is most likely like a logical thing here, but I'd suggest 5 times a week. Try that consistently for at least half a year. For some people, that sounds a lot. Really, half a year is not that deep. Try that consistently 5 days a week. Hit, I don't know, if your maintenance is like 2.7K, try go for 3.8K and keep that up for 6 months. Shit, I don't care how fast your metabolism is, your ass is getting that weight up. Another important thing, what I think people don't really take that seriously is mentality and discipline. It's like a real thing. And you might think that like, yeah, obviously it's a real thing. But no, what I mean by that is like, when you're doing the whole thing, it it's fun at first, right? The exciting idea of, yeah, I'm gonna get those calories in, right? Yeah, it's fun at first, but when you're like going at it for a week, some of y'all know what I'm talking about, some don't. But when you go after a week of pushing food in forcefully, it gets pretty hard. And like you wanna stop. And then you start skipping a few days. Yeah, that day I'm not gonna bulk, it's fine. I'll just eat the next day, and then you don't end up eating the next day either because that day felt really good not eating, and then it just stacks up and you get absolutely nowhere. And well, I'll tell you from experience, not being consistent is just gonna really stunt your growth on your weight. Because when I was going from 48 to the way I am now, I'll tell you one thing, I was stuck in between 50 very long, exactly between 52 and 55 because I was just not serious about it enough. And I feel like when I did start like actually consistently bulking, I got there easily. And my excuse was always, I got fast metabolism, I can't do it. No, no, no. There's no metabolism fast enough to slow your shit down, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've got an insane metabolism and I'm still fighting it back. You just gotta eat more. Really. That's all it is. And it might sound insane, but that really is it. Well, of course, the gym as well, because I mean, you eat and then you gain extra muscle, which is also weight. I don't know, drink plenty of water, I guess. I don't know. Mentality wise, you have to just stay at it. Don't give up. I'm gonna tell you, it's worth it in the end, because when I look back at when I was 48, insecure, always worried about people. Like, you know those things where they like check your wrist. Oh, he's too skinny. Yeah, my wrist is still skinny, right? But I mean, I got everything else to feel for it. Like I said, I'm not Sam Sulek size, right? But like, I'm also not 48 kg. So there's people out there who's like 50 kg, and they're already like looking at, I don't know, fucking one of the Trent twins, right? And they're like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna listen to their plan and everything. But they're like years away and like a lot of pokes away from you, which I feel like makes things a little more difficult. But me, I'm not their size, but I'm like, well, if you're 50 kg, I'm definitely bigger than you. So, I mean, and that there's no ego attached to that. I promise. Like, I'm just trying to help. Really, I'm only one step higher than the people that are under me. And I'm not saying everyone that's 50 kg is small. There are people that are big like that, but like, I'd be 50 kg and muscular. You can be 70 kg and muscular, right? I mean, I feel like that's just better. So concluding the video, I'll show y'all a couple of clips I took so that y'all can like actually see my physique properly. And please don't look at it as me trying to flex. I'm really not trying to flex. I'm like actually just gonna show you where I've made it so far so you know who you're listening to and like who you're trying to follow, right? So if you feel like that body's not it, you're free to click off. I don't know. Go watch Sam Sulek, bro. And there's no hate in that, honestly. I'm just being humble. And honestly, I got nothing else to say. So play the clips.
Kiss my neck and fuck me up. Fuck me till the sun's up. Fuck me till I.
So if after everything you saw, you didn't fuck with that, that's fine. Well, I'm trying to help the people who are genuinely struggling, really skinny, and feel like I'm only a few steps higher than them. Nowhere distant. I'm completely natural. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I'm right there. I'm not too far. I don't think my physique's not achievable because when I was 48, I honestly never thought I'd even come this far. Right now, I genuinely just hit 80 kg on the bench for 68. That's more than my own body weight and extra. Now, some people would say 80 kg, shit, that's a horrible bench, right? When I started to come to the gym, 20 kg was insane. The bar, I couldn't even lift the bar properly. I was like, now 80 kg. Back then, I never thought I'd be lifting 80. That's everything. Never thought. And that's just the bench. There's a lot of places where I've upgraded. But I'd say the most important thing to take from this is probably the motivational part, the discipline, right? And the diet. Good luck, boys. Y'all got it.